Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. It has been a while since I have done a video. Anyway, we are going to be looking ahead to today's games for Saturday, December 14th. As normal, you guys all have been doing pretty good while I've been gone, getting ready for Christmas and everything like that. Haven't been doing too bad for us. Haven't been the greatest, haven't been the worst. Still trying to get things going in December. But you know, last night was not too bad for us. Fanduel and DK lineup advice was not too bad. Um, as you see here, scored a 301.25 here on DK. Wasn't too bad. Tried to go different with Young. Spellman sucks for us, unfortunately. Towns and Kawhi definitely helped us out quite a bit. Marquise Chris, man, solid option for sure. 42. Did not expect that. And everyone else did what they were about, what they're expected to do. So definitely solid for there. And then FanDuel wasn't too bad either with a 347. Played a lot of 50-50s, but still not too bad there. Simmons, Melton, mostly the same lineup. Had Holiday over here. He's pretty cheap. And then had Rudy Gobert, and he was pretty solid. So overall, not too bad. So a win on both sides. If you guys want to come join us, get some extra money for Christmas time, why not come join us? It is going to be $50 per month for FanDuel and $50 per month separately for DraftKings. To get in on it, check out our website in the comment section below. And also, if you have any questions or anything like that, hit us up on our Twitter, and that will be posted below as well. Anyway, we got a nice 7-game slate here for a Saturday. For once, we have a big slate. Not many totals yet because there could be some news going down for sure, since a lot of these teams are playing back-to-backs. And like I said, we'll get into that here in a second. As normal, we're just going to go game by game here. Didn't do a player pool just because, like I said, it's gonna be hard because there's might be a lot of injury news coming out. So anyway, I'll give you guys both scenarios as we go. So our first game is Brooklyn and Toronto. It starts 30 minutes later, so keep that in mind. We've got a 219 and Toronto by 7. I don't mind it. I think Brooklyn could keep it kind of close here, but they are in Toronto, a pretty hard place to play there for the opposing team. I do like Kyle Lowry, even if Fred VanVleet does come back. I know Lowry had a bad one here, but I think he can get you 36 to 40 in this one. A solid option for sure. If you don't want to go that way, I mean, you can go Jay Morant. The reason why I like Lowry is because I don't think anyone's going to have him because he's had a couple bad games. But as you see there, Brooklyn ranked 30th against point guards. So I think this could be a good game for him at really, really low ownership. So that's why I'm going to go that way, probably in GPPs. Don't have anything there for Fred VanVleet. So if it's the same as Fantasy Cruncher, that means haven't done anything for him because they're injured or may not play. Anyway, if Fred VanVleet don't play, Powell, solid option here. Davis is playing okay recently, but I do like Norman Powell. If Fred VanVleet is out in this one, Siakam could be a solid option for 40-42. I think only in cash games in this one. Who else are we looking at? Ibaka maybe off the bench. And that's mostly it for me. So I think the main guys I'm looking at, maybe a couple shares of Lowry and GPPs, Siakam maybe in GPP. I'm trying to get some of these guys in lower ownerships because I don't know how many people are going to have Toronto in this one. So I do like a couple of them. Like I said, this is early on in the morning, so anything can happen with some of the, some news that breaks later on today. Next, we got Clippers and Chicago. No total on this one. Paul George said he's going to play. Nothing on Kawhi Leonard. I wouldn't be surprised if they sat Kawhi here on a back-to-back. That's why we don't have him listed yet. So, if he's out, obviously Paul George should have a pretty good game. Looks like Beverly, he may be out as well. He has a concussion. So we'll have to see what's going on with that one. He was out last night. So if he's out again and Lou Williams is out again and Kawhi, let's just say all three of them are out, they're going to be shorthanded for sure. So Derek Walton's going to play some more minutes. He played 30 minutes last night, didn't do anything with it, but he'll play some minutes. Who else is going to play a little bit? Mann, however we say it, he's going to play a little bit. Terrence Mann. Harkless, okay option, like I said. So we'll see. We'll see what we got going on with the Clipper side. Harrell might play a little bit bigger role than normal. Zubac might play a bigger role. Easy matchup against Chicago. Yeah, shoot, I don't mind that if Kawhi's out. So we'll have to see. So this is a big question mark game for me. Harrell's 86, man. That's getting up there for sure. I think they know that Kawhi's going to be out in this one, so that's why they jacked his price up. $1,600. Wow. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Kawhi Leonard is going to be out if they jack up Harrell $1,200 or whatever it was. So, um, yeah, same as Paul George, 10,006. So yeah, gotta love FanDuel sometimes jacking these guys up because someone's going to be out for one game. But anyway, yeah, that's what we got going on there. So definitely keep that in mind. George, I don't know if he's worth 10-6. I mean, probably play him in cash games, but 10-6 on a back-to-back. We'll see. Chicago is really, really trash at scoring points. So if this one's a blowout, George may not play a lot in the fourth there. So anyway, next game we got Washington, Memphis. Washington a couple days off. Memphis. This is a back-to-back. Morant did not play yesterday because of rest, but he should be back in this one. So if you don't want to go Lowry, I don't mind Morant. The only thing worried about, like I said, his minutes aren't always there, but really easy matchup against Washington here. Let me see what else we got going on. Beal, my goodness, 10-7. Man, they really jacked these guys' prices up, didn't they? Wow, he's been terrible. GPP, I guess, because no one's going to have him. Let me see who else we got. Jay Crowder, solid option. I love Troy Brown as well. I think those two are in good spots. Jackson, if he avoids foul trouble, solid option. Bertans, in my opinion, is way too cheap, $6,400. This guy's been dynamite. Definitely going to have a lot of shares of him. And Mr. Bryant is out, so Ian Mahimi will probably play about 22 to 23 minutes in this one. They're still not going to push the guy, but he's looking pretty solid, so I don't mind him for only $4,400. So I got a couple shares in that one for sure. Should be a pretty good, solid game going on there. We got Miami and Dallas. We got a 215 and Dallas by 7. Wow, does that say Dallas by 7? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Miami barely got beat by Lakers last night, and they got Dallas by 7. Interesting. Luka, okay, but he's 12K, slower game against Miami. I'm not really feeling it. He's too expensive. None, okay option. Butler, I really don't have any exposure to this game early on. Bam's worth a look, but for the most part, they jack these guys' prices up, or they're exactly where they're supposed to be. So, as of now, I don't have much exposure to this game here. Maybe none in a couple one-offs since he's been playing half decent, but that's mostly it. Cleveland and Milwaukee, I really do expect Giannis to sit in this one. Let's go see how these guys' prices are. Don't jack them up too much. So, yeah, Giannis didn't play much. He was a game time decision, as we all know. He only played 27 minutes, which I guess is not too bad. But, yeah, I mean, right quad tendon. So we'll see here. We'll see what they do. Giannis doesn't like to miss games, but if he does miss here, I wouldn't be shocked. It's a back-to-back against a really bad Cleveland team. This game means nothing. They'll win it without him. So I really don't think they're going to push him. So, and I don't know if Bledsoe's going to play. He did actually go out of the game, so it had to hurt relatively bad for him to leave the game. So, if Bledsoe and Giannis is out, definitely Milwaukee becomes really chalky. George Hill, solid option. I do like Sexton as well. Middleton's going to be very chalky. Obviously, Urson's going to be chalky as well. So, we'll just have to see what we got going on. Don't mind Kevin Love without any Giannis. So, this could be actually a half-decent game here. I think Cleveland could put up a little bit of a fight if Giannis is out. So, definitely keep an eye on that one for sure. Detroit and Houston, once again, no total. There has been reports maybe Westbrook sits on a back-to-back. We'll have to see. That's why I got him at 0 right now. So if he sits, Rivers gets a little bit of a bump. Harden becomes a must lock for sure here against Detroit. McLemore gets a boost as well. me see here. And then Tucker gets a little bit of usage boost, maybe 2-3%. I do like Tucker. Griffin's just trash right now, man. He screwed a lot of us last time out. So, yeah, I mean, if Westbrook's out, I'm looking at Tucker, a little bit of Macklemore, and probably James Harden on the Houston side. And then I think last but not least, OKC and Denver, 205 in Denver by 7. You see CP3 an okay option here. He's been solid. I don't know how much I want in this game though. You see, if Millsap's out, obviously Grant is a solid option. Even if Millsap's in, I still like Grant here. Low key guy that could be okay is Mr. Steven Adams. He's only $6,900, and he's been pretty solid as well. If you guys remember a couple days ago, what Hassan Whiteside just did to Jokic, the dude went off just a couple days ago. So I'm not scared of Jokic's defense, so I don't mind Adams at very low ownership as well. So that's kind of what I got. Let's go give you guys a couple core players. Like I said, some of these big boys could be sitting by tomorrow, so I don't know how many. By later today. I don't know how many I can really give you. Like I said, I do like Lowry. If you don't want to put him in there, Jay Morant is in a solid spot here. So I'm not going to put either one of them in there, but I do like both of those guys for sure. I do like low key like Colin Sexton. I think he's in a good spot. So, and maybe a little bit of D Rose coming off the bench as well. So that's what we got going on. Harden for sure. Probably Harden Middleton if that's the way you're gonna go. Also keep in mind here on point guard, you could always go Lowry Hill if Bledsoe's out or something like that, Morant Hill or so on and so forth. Like I said, definitely like James Harden, obvious pick. Let me see who else we got going on here. Norman Powell, as I mentioned earlier. Clarkson, not really against Milwaukee. Like I said, I do like Macklemore a little bit. Duncan Robertson, the dude plays big minutes, so he might get you 24-25. Solid option at cheap salary. George, he's 10-6, expensive, but could be in a good spot, but could be a blowout as well, so he may not play a lot in the fourth. Siakam, I do like him, solid option. Jay Crowder, that's who I got going on there. Like I said, Harkless could be an okay option if Kawhi is out. And not much going on there. Bertans probably and Tucker. Those are my two favorite. And then Jermaine Grant, as I mentioned earlier. And then our last but not least, our center position. Let me see. I do like Adams, as I mentioned. And Ian Mahinmi, he's probably going to be the most cashy spot for sure. So, yeah, that's kind of who I'm liking. As I said, a lot of news could happen throughout the day with the big boys could be sitting. Not all of them will sit. I do expect at least one of them to sit there, so definitely watch the news. So should be a busy one. Lock is 30 minutes later than normal, so keep that in mind. So that is mostly it. Going to be back doing videos for you guys here around the holidays. As I said, pretty good night last night for FanDuel and DraftKings advice. So to get in, check out our website in the comment section below, and also hit us up on Twitter. That will be down there below for you guys as well. So, yeah, that is it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it. And, yeah, we'll see you guys here a little bit.